Heading into summer 2017, the Jamaican space was a maze of uncertainty as to what the period would bring. But by the end of July, it was crystal clear the season would be a winning one on several fronts. A high-powered panel will be here to discuss. But first, a spiritual awakening, e-news, reviews, and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be back.
Woe be unto the scribes and Pharisees.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
And we're back with stories making our e-news and reviews this week.
On Tuesday night at the Knutsford Court Hotel, under the stewardship of new Vice President Nikki Z, 21st Happilus Digital awarded music industry players in 21 categories at their annual awards ceremony.
It's the awards show that people can guarantee that this is legitimate. It's numbers. It's who's streaming. It's not us guessing or saying anything behind the scenes. We have the numbers to back it up. And it's important because we need a forum like this. People need to feel special, dress up, look good, and be appreciated for the hard work they put in.
Based solely on actual numbers from their clients' sales and performance, Alkaline walked away with all of 4 of the top honors, including Male Artist of the Year, while Spice walked away with Top Female Artist, and Foota Hype won Social Media Icon.
100% Starlight.
A great portion of the awards, though, belong to the unsung heroes of the music producers.
I mean, from people like Troublemaker and Chrome and new producers like True Blue Family and Russian, and I can go on and on. Deadline Records, big up yourself, I see you. So Troyton and what he's doing this year with his True Emotions rhythm, Birdchill. I mean, our producers need to be recognized.
We have to give thanks to Happilus, you know what I mean, for award me with this award. You know what I mean? Top compilation, first album of the year. As we say, numbers don't lie.
Off the batch, Christopher Birch of Birchill Records walked away with 3 top honors thanks to his work with Conscience on the 2016 smash hit, Broke Off Your Back. On Valentine's Day, the Appleton signature journey started right here in Negril with the Love Dr. Beres Hammond. And after a few stops around the island, we are back here in Negril at Kenny's Italian Cafe. Only this time, the people of Negril are about to get a taste of Tarrus Riley.
I miss the people, are you ready when I'm far away?
Kenny's Italian Cafe is a unique joint. I've been open for 7 years. Unique. I bring a little touch of Italy to Jamaica with a little bit of Jamaican to it. And it's a restaurant, bar, lounge. Have a little vibes after dinner. Every night I have a live DJ. Also, I have guest DJ coming through wherever the world you're from. It's just different. It's something what people that expect in Jamaica bring here.
Beware, cause they shot at them shop. Rastaman not tell the youths them follow the block. He's saying, but you don't mean it. He's saying, but me not believe it. I feel butterflies when I'm in your hands.
First one was in Negril and you brought it back.
All I can say is Tarrus, Tarrus, Tarrus.
And I'm going.
I've never seen Negril this alive outside of a certain time of the year, but I tell you, the people came out in full support, and believe me, reggae music is alive and well, and Appleton Estate is right alongside it for the journey. Amazing performance, the crowd just singing along.
I wish I had someone like her.
The drinks were flowing. I think we might have even oversold this evening. Beautiful, beautiful night. I'm so grateful.
Feeling inside bubbling over. Yeah, well, it's nice because you get to see your song, them hands on. You know, we play a whole big crowd, but them things are nice to me. Me tell Babylon, easy now, give me some breeze now. You know, you get to see your fans, I sing the songs. You can explain the words, As a songwriter, you want to know how the lyrics. You know, I hit people, how people feel for your lyrics. Hey, when I'm far. So it's nice energy. That's the only kind of love I think think is real.
Where do you go from here now? October 26th?
October 26th, we will be in Montego Bay at Pier 1. Do not miss it. Agent Sasko will be there. I know he's coming with all of his biggest hits and some of his new classics. So definitely looking forward to that.
Inside my heart, it's nothing but love for you.
And just before we wrap up summer 2017, Lawless Production is giving you a chance to get wet. On set right now is no other than one of the Lawless bosses, Fabian, right now on our stage. Fabian, sir.
Yeah, man, big up, man, big up.
Blessed love. So you are giving people a chance to be wet again, or if they didn't get wet this summer. It's Marco Polo.
Pretty much, man. So we close of the summer, the last hurrah.
Is it always?
It usually is. We paused for a bit and we started doing pretty much the beginning of summer when we started doing August 1st in Ocho Rios. So now we decided that we're closing the summer in Montego Bay, 27th of August.
You're moving around.
Yeah, man, we're touring the island, man.
You're like literally touring the island?
Yeah, man, we're literally touring the island, man.
So you actually go, where and where have they seen?
Right, so we've done, as you know, Kingston, we've done Ocho Rios, we're now doing Montego Bay. Later on this year, we're looking to go to Negril.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So what's in this package, this Montego Bay package?
All right, basically we have a stellar DJ lineup, as we usually do. We have our water truck, and we have two performances. Well, we should own a truck.
Okay.
So we can invest in based on how much we're doing. So, yeah, man. And we have two DJs on the lineup to deliver a nice little performance, you know, for the persons in Montego Bay who, you know, are buzzed up and looking forward to this event coming there for the very first time. Ding Dong and, I mean, Shaney from down here coming through, the Chromatic and the Crazy Neil, the Dexter Pepper them. So, I mean, it's a nice package we have put together for them to come out and enjoy themselves, man.
What does it cost to get in?
Usual cost, early bird tickets are $1,000, pre-sold $1,500, and it's $2,000 at the gate. And it's a cooler event, so you bring what you drink. I mean, just stack up with your Smirnoff and come out, and, you know, we're good to go. Have a vibe for the day.
And just be ready.
Day into night, so we go 4 until 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you know, depending on how things are going.
And come waterproof?
Well, I mean, we have a dry zone, we have a wet zone, so, I mean, whatever you prefer, you know, you come out, you know you're going to come and have fun.
You're not encouraging waterproof?
No, man, we're encouraging...
Because you want people to be wet?
We're encouraging everybody to come out and get wet.
Dry.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's a water party, man, so we want them to come out and get wet. But if you don't want to get wet, we have the dry zone for you just the same. So we're catering to everybody. Marco Polo, August 27th.
Blessed love, sir.
Aquasol Beach, by the way.
All right, and before that, though, remember, tonight, Drill's Resort Impressions, okay? Stay with us, still to come right here on stage. A big panel discusses all the big wins of summer 2017. Footer Hype is in the house. That's one of the panelists. Just to give you a hint, coming up.
Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
He goes by the name Spiritual, a name that is said to befit his temperament as a young man growing up in Almontown, Kingston, that now permeates his art. You may be meeting him for the very first time right here on our stage as he comes with a brand new project, including a new music video. Yes, sir, Spiritual. Welcome again, sir. Good to have you. So give us an update since the last time we spoke. What's going on?
You know, as a teacher, I just keep the teaching going on, you know, from Almontown, you know, well, all the teachers was there and things, so I just take a part of that, teach people, keep, you know, the background, watch the floor, and this time now I just feel like I'm going to bring out something for what I learn from my teacher them, which is the Awakening album will come out now.
Who would you consider to be your teachers?
Well, my teacher, Bob Marley and Winston Rodney and Joseph Hill. You know, those people.
All from the same community, man.
Right. I know them personally and as a little youth, you know, because there's always something to see, like Bob know them play ball at Boys Town. As a youth, you see them, you know, you go Ambassador Land, you see them over there. Tropical, you see them.
So your teacher were those guys?
Those, yeah, barber.
So you're helping to teach some youngsters now?
Right. So as a little youth, I grow up with them now. Me come and teach the youth them who know those people. Because me, as a youth, me grow up with them. Bob Marley, Joseph Hill, and Burning Spear.
Yes.
So coming up now, I teach you them where me come from. Like in one of my songs say, you know we listening to.
Yes.
Tell me who we listening to. Because that's what with me now, me listen to certain people for put me where me at.
These are people you knew in the flesh.
In the flesh.
Who you played ball with.
Right. But I didn't play ball, I watched them. You know,
you were too young to be part of that.
Right.
So you've seen and know them. So when you're telling stories, you're telling the real thing.
The real thing now, what I know.
What you actually experienced yourself.
From them. So now that I'm reaching the age now, you know, I say, well, I learn enough from these people, and these people are not here anymore. So why not do something now to show where I'm coming from as a youth?
Okay, so and is that, to what extent is that reflected in this new project?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things lost and, you know, not been said, and people get so confused now. And as a man will know it in a certain sense, is as a spiritual person, because you know, so much things was going on and you don't know which way to go. And for my purpose, I stay the spiritual way. That's how I get the name spiritual.
Yes.
I'm always, you know, there for solve problem and solve things that go on and think bad man, everybody. You know, so they must give me that name. Because I always, like I say, I always come for, you know, get in between for stop certain things and all that. So that's where me come from.
So the album is speaking to that?
Speaking to that, right.
So there's much to learn from this album.
My album. Everything is on the album.
And the title again? What's the title of the album?
Awakening.
Awakening.
Right.
And the single is queued up right now.
Right. Time has come.
The video for that single is queued up. Let's go to it right here.
Your time has come. Get up and run. Your time has come. Your phone it done. Your time has come. Get up and run. Your time has come. Your phone it done. Been a long time, me did I warn you. And a long time, we did I tell you. Said a long time, we did I warn you.
Okay, the time has come. That's the title of that one from the album Awakening, right?
Yes, yes.
And it's roots reggae.
Yeah.
From the birthplace of the music.
Yes.
Nice. So talk a little bit about the sound, though. The sound, the Burning Spear sound.
I might teach you that.
Yes, the sound is the Burning Spear sound, and we hope we're not offending you by saying that, because once you hear it, you're hearing the spear.
Yes.
And this is your teacher, you say?
Yes.
Okay. So is there any conflict out there? Any conflict in terms of the two sounds?
No conflict no go on, because just like when Spear come out and then Culture come out and never have no conflict. I said, we sound like and them sound like.
There are slight distinctions.
Yeah, but the message is there.
Between Spear and Culture.
Yeah.
But you are Spear.
No, me a spiritual.
Anyway, it's genuine though. That's the beauty. Total justice to the Spear.
Right.
If we want to say you sound like him, I mean, you have done justice to the sound.
Well, that's how my sound from ever since. You know?
Yes, that's your natural sound.
Right.
It's not...
I sing from the choir at St. Matthew's Church and I see him some sound.
You couldn't help it, right? Isn't it?
I couldn't, you know.
You just had to express yourself that way.
Yeah, I have to just do it that way there.
It's just naturally in you. You know,
natural.
There's no other sound.
You're natural.
Woe be unto the scribes and Pharisees.
It's your natural sound.
Yeah, but did you hear him a lot before you started?
Oh yes, I heard him.
So you might have been subliminally copying him, or so influenced by him that you had to. You couldn't help but express.
But just sound the same way, the same talk in the same way. Because some people ask me the same question.
Yeah.
If me imitate, and no, my sound, man, if I go back to people who know me, yeah, man, I saw him so same way, I start.
But he comes from Senna.
My family come from St. Anne's too. We feel St. Anne's. Yes.
Oh, so that sound is in that parish?
Boy, they said then the message come Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley, Burning Spear, here come I and I the same way, and I say, they said the message come from St. Anne's, and I say.
Okay, so the album is how many tracks?
15.
15 tracks, and it's actually out already.
Yeah, it's out already.
It's a VP distribution.
Right, VP distribution.
And how is it doing so far?
It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing fine. Let a lot of good response from it, you know. People say, you know, it's a long time they don't hear something they can really listen with a message.
Clean
you know,
roots,
a clean message coming up with the original roots. Because it had to come that way because there's so much, you know, different going on. Because the young artists I'm coming out now, like my artists, Chronics and all those coming out trying to put reggae where it's supposed to be in a cultural way.
Yes.
And I give them that. You know, I give it to them for doing that, and I watch them at the same time. Because I guide them, you know, see where they're going with the message. Because people talk, you know. So as a listener, because that's what I am.
And do you think they're doing well?
Yeah, they're doing well.
Is the One Love concept still alive? That's what brought the music.
It can't dead, you know.
That's what took the music
love.
to the world.
Right, it can't dead.
It's
just one love. You don't have two love, it's just one love. So it can't dead. It's just who gonna keep up the one love, because people, you know, distract from the one love and make all kind of things, you know, come confuse them. No one. Them ask me which university me come from. I say I don't go to university. Jamaica University, so therefore I don't have to go to university. So I come from
Jamaica University.
Jamaica University I come from. And so I listen to Marcus, listen to Bob, listen to Culture, listen to Spear, and those come down the line, and those who's doing it just like them. You have to come the full way back to the one love where it says one love. You know, see, it's not two love. Only one love can carry this through. And if you don't have that one love, then you're doomed.
Spiritual, sir.
Yes, sir.
Spiritual lessons from you on our stage this week. Thank you so much for coming, sir, and sharing with us. All the very best with the Awakening album.
Thank you, man.
And we're going to go to a break right now with another from the album, right? Yes. Another video from the album. A little piece of this video, tour break. And when we come back right here on stage, a panel takes on all the big wins of 2017, summer 2017. Coming up.
I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity, but now I'm back again, I living spiritually. Say once a man and 2 times a child, that's why gentle Jesus is so meek and mild. But now I'm born again and I am praising the King. He's preparing a place for us.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Heading into summer 2017, the Jamaican music space was a maze of uncertainty as to what the period would bring. This as the season's 2 biggest music events, Dream Weekend and Reggae Sumfest, faced acid tests. While tension between dancehall's rival factions heightened.
The boy them started and them a run out the walk all.
For Reggae Sumfest, it was the first staging with new owner Joe Bogdanovich in full control.
We have to work together in order to be the best.
Joe's challenge then was to bring back the vibe, the masses and crews under his new mantra, our music, our festival, after doing away with billing headline foreign acts at the Reggae Fest.
We've been working on the promotion since January of last year. And by the way, folks, that's what it takes. It takes a lot of work to make this stuff happen, and to be able to not only attract good artists and know how to do it, but to be able to build a set and build a festival that really brings festive vibe.
There was also the looming question of what's going to happen between rival dancehall factions at Sumfest. Massacre and Idonia, Alkaline and Tommy Lee. Dream Weekend, in the meantime, decided to present their series of parties in the grill without a title sponsor. A move that no doubt left a massive hole in their budget. But by the end of July, it was crystal clear the season would be winning on several fronts. But before declaring the big winners and moments, a panel discussion. Journalist and artist Curtis Garrison Campbell, vlogger China K, And resident panelist, the newly award-winning selector, Foota Hype. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up, Whitford?
Newly award-winning.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
It's the Social Media Icon Award for the year, no?
Yes.
Yeah, because the award is basically who control that space, who have the most impact. Like, a lot of people are big on social media, but them not create that impact. Like
the Happiness Awards.
Yeah.
Yes.
90% of the time, issues that I touch make the paper or make the news or make all bloggers' sites. So them just give me that, undisputed. So.
Congrats, sir. Congrats. And so, Madam, can we start with you?
Sure.
As the beauty among the beasts.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you've been to all the events. I've seen you there, covering Sumfest, covering Dream Weekend and so on. What's your overall general views on summer events in the Jamaican space?
I think Summer Events 2017 was really, really good. Sumfest, I thought, was a little bit not as hot as last year, maybe because of the whole anticipation of Joe taking over and everything. So this year was good, but I think it missed just a little bit. And Dream Weekend was amazing again this year, and I was really, really excited to cover it. The Walipa people was out, the patrons was out. The weather was, like that, but it didn't really stop people from partying nonstop.
So your overall event of summer, could you say right here?
Yeah, my overall event for summer was definitely Dream Weekend, without a doubt. It had different varieties of parties, so you could get loose and wild at the paint party, wet and wild, everybody know what's going on, right, and stuff. So they had different events for everybody, and I want to say that was my favorite because I get to experience different kind of vibe partying.
I think it provides the excuse for you to get wild, Chinese. Come on.
It gives you the excuse to get wild. I was definitely wild at the paint party. Oh, Lord. It was amazing, yeah.
All right, so Foota Hype, where did you spend it this summer?
Partially Kingston, Mobile, and then Negril. You understand? Because
summer? Or because you're all over the space.
Jamaica, I'm just talking about my Jamaican
in terms of
part of it. Yeah.
You mean on the rock?
Yeah, it was between Kingston, Mobile, and Negril. Dream Weekend, Sumfest, because, of course, I wasn't booked for any of those events. Understand?
So you were a patron and an analyst?
I was a part of
observer.
a team, because Busta Rhymes was here and we were shooting the video and all of that. So he flew me in for the video. So at the same time, we were just like,
So you're appearing in the video?
Yeah, man. Do a proper cameo and proper thing. And
we're to look forward to that.
It got there on BET, MTV, VH, and all of the major. Because his album are dropping, so it's the first single from his album featuring Tory Lanez and Vybz Kartel. Yeah. So
your take on the events?
Sumfest was good dance all night. The crowd was massive. Yeah, and I thought Dance All Night was more tight and impact in terms of performance and band change and everything. However, International Night, the band changes were ridiculous, and the wait was too long. The organizers of Sumfest need to inject, either you're going to inject comedians or DJs or people to work between those long band sets, because we are wait like an hour for Sean Paul between band change and it's dead here, that not add up.
Okay.
People are fall asleep.
But the performances?
The performances were good. International Night, because we're there all over the world and see the performance, we know that they were proper performances. You understand? There were no glitches, no mics chipping out, no nothing. Proper. The band changes is what killed International Night. Dancehall Night was good. Love it.
Curtis, what were you proud of this summer?
I was going to raise the same issue about the band changes, because people like some of the production companies, like maybe Main Events, should maybe look into this, try to get a stage that can rotate.
No,
so when somebody around there, so a string up a next man around this, I cannot play anything, because that a mash up live shows in Jamaica. We already mash up in our bad state. Dream Weekend had no major, didn't have a title sponsor this year, and they still managed to deliver a good package, and everybody come and love it same way.
Yeah.
Because some overseas events, BRT Week was also good. Walipa turnout in the New Jersey, so summer was lit.
Summer to me was good for the music.
Yeah.
For music events, both in terms of artists themselves, lots of winners. We're going to call them up later, all the winners. But events were won and artists big wins for artists, in particular dancehall. I'm going to call out the individual winners later on in the show. Chiny, back to you, because I want to know, who are some of the big winners in your view in terms of events and artists?
List of win as far as music goes, definitely Yeah 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 by Idonia. That played 1,000,001 times at Dream and outside of Dream Weekend as well. My top performance, I would say, at Reggae Sumfest was Sean Paul, which was very surprising because I didn't know he was that good of a performer. I haven't seen him before. So he was good, and just the usual parties right now in the summer is hot because, you know, everybody's from the States, everybody's here now for partying and stuff like that. So it was definitely an eventful summer. Dancehall was definitely a hit this summer. A lot of hit songs, like I said, Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. I would say Idonia take the summer, Alkaline take the summer, Cartel take every summer. So, and Popcorn as well is really good. So I think those would be my top, I would say, for summer 2017.
So overall, when you compare it with previous summers, last year, for example.
Okay. Last year.
Are we better this year?
I think we're a little bit better this year. Last year had its hits. Exclusive was big last year with Scamma Dem Dea. This year it played, but not, you know, not that much. Like I said, I think Idonia definitely had the summer with Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. I'm still playing now, so he's hot.
And so talk a little bit about your On My Mind series. We will be seeing some of what you've experienced.
Definitely, yes. The Reggae Sumfest footage is already out. You guys will be able to check that out on my YouTube and Instagram. And the Dream Weekend series is coming out. It's dropping slowly but surely. But you guys will be seeing Dream Weekend from my point of view, because, you know, I don't hide everything. You guys love me for being me. So the Dream Weekend series, along with other episodes for the summer, you guys definitely have to stay tuned for that one.
Okay, so you're in Jamaica for a little bit.
Yes.
How long?
I'm in Jamaica until probably September, October.
Oh, you're done with Jersey?
No, you know, Trump are going away, so rather come here and go and easy for a little bit, you know? And then go back.
And then go back. So aren't your fans missing you over there? In the flesh, that is?
Well, in the flesh, yes, but, you know, most people keep up with me on social media, so they're not missing out. Trust me, they're not missing out. And then I head to Portugal, too, in October, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh, great. And did we have a lot of tri-state New Yorkers?
For Dream?
For Dream.
Oh, yeah. I would say we had a lot this year. I want to say, though, I think Canada took it for this year's Dream. Last year it was the UK, but this year I would say Canada took it, then the UK, then I would say New York, New Jersey.
Okay.
Out, yep.
Okay, because these are your peeps. All right, China K, you'll be exiting from our stage, unfortunately. The beauty goes and only the beast for beastly things. And we'll be joined by Nuffy in the next segment. Imagine, Nuffy's injecting himself into the next segment of the show. And it's going to get really, really hot. Put up, can't wait to unleash. If you think you hear anything yet, and Curtis is here to balance things. So after the break, that's it. The big winners of summer 2017. Right here on stage.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage. So much more than entertainment.
And we're back with our panel. We're joined now by Nuffy, as promised in the previous segment, as we look at the biggest winners of 2017 summer. Nuffy, welcome, sir.
Blessed, sir.
How enough were you this summer? Quickly.
No, that's, well,
since you weren't in the events segment, tell us about where and where you were.
I'm not really going on my bill.
Your bill?
Yeah, my bill. You know, I just sit and watch and do the social media. Anything time I want to know nothing, is either make link up Curtis, kind of remember on the star, but so the main person where, you know what I mean, when we're the thing, him around the place.
So on stage now.
So if you ask me who...
On stage, don't tell you nothing.
Yeah, no. Well, see, on stage now, it's the grand stage. When I want to know where really are going and know about the world, but him take time to creep up, you know.
All right, quickly now, with you. Quickly. Your introduction of Tommy Lee at Reggae Sumfest. When you were finished, you said to our microphone, to our camera, me are the biggest MC in the Caribbean.
Which is the truth.
So,
the Futaya and security say, I are not even.
And you walk out. We couldn't even ask you no question after you said that.
Experience in a 20 years, me agree, you know.
Yes.
Experience teach it, you know.
Okay. So what went into it? What was your specific, what did you do to change the game for Tommy Lee? Because it sounds to me that you are crediting yourself for making it happen.
Because
how so?
I not have to do nothing much. I mean, I go boast now. I mean, I go show off now. Nothing. The whole night, what I MC, not have what I have.
Are you dissing all the MCs?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
But the energy.
Just them not up to stand.
Them not up to stand that to work. Them not have what I have, and it's the truth. Listen, in the morning, when you come to morning, you can use any MC to call out Tommy Lee at that time to come eat back the food. Where you see Movado and Alkaline and try to say, boy, we are going to take the show, you know. You have to get a man with me, like me with energy.
Yes. So you did something that I thought was very smart.
Yeah.
During the band change, you kept the audience in the venue. You were entertaining.
All I have to do is turn it in a ministry.
You were worried, yourself and Heavy D.
Worried?
Yes.
About what?
That the people may leave the
No,
park.
man.
Weren't you?
No.
Okay.
Because Alkaline does something what me did want him to do.
Which was?
Call Tommy Lee name 2 times. That's all me did want him to do. And when you do that, because if him not have the experience at 20 years, you know, him not have the experience when nothing have, is the worst thing that he could have done, is the wrong thing that you do. You should never ever call Tommy Lee name. You set up yourself for the people.
I agree.
They're going to stand up and wait for hear what Tommy Lee have to say.
Exactly. And
okay, take it over now. Let's look at the winners. Your time.
I did say that on my Instagram live, that he crippled what Movado was planning to do. Because the urgency and the waiting unto hear what Tommy Lee have to say now that you called his name, create that impact for the people and say, Movado, just make a short stint, they could get that battlefield, something you go on. So, as a friend to Movado and as business partners as all them do them thing, you should have smarter than that. And first thing, you are the man in terms of download, sell, you have the street, you have the thing of them. No matter how Tommy Lee or how fearful you feel at Tommy Lee, make him work before you. You cannot give him the last say, and that is based on experience. You understand?
So, it mess up there?
Yeah, bad.
Curtis, your take?
Well, I agree. I mean, Alkaline calling Tommy Lee's name in his set kind of build an anticipation for Tommy Lee. Everybody now start look for Tommy Lee. Them nobody want to see Movado again.
Right.
Everybody want to see what Tommy Lee are going to say, going to respond to
what I'm
he said.
So it's neutralized
Exactly.
gully.
So that my man, you know, and the people them stand up and wait, you know, because them want to see the thing there. And everything that Tommy Lee did work out in his favor. Even the facts same time shorten. Because
that is also a plus, because it becomes impactful performance.
Him end up give a short and spicy, powerful performance and just left it.
If Movado was thinking correctly, as the veteran he is, and thinking smartly, he would have said, make Tommy Lee work, make them circle off this, and me close the show. Because you are the man, Movado. You are the person with the most experience. You are the bigger giant, everything. When you see him calling him, you as an experienced battlefield artist should have known, say, the crowd mindset have got change. So don't fall under the axe there. Just sit back and say, Joe, Tommy Lee, may I close the show?
And Movado was having a good summer, and you know, so right there, so I feel like I dare say him drop the ball.
Should I just quit and be a battlefield general and just say, Tommy Lee. And give the people them that anticipation there, then them relax back for you now.
But if you recall back everything back from the summer, from April, you know, when Tommy Lee eat the show them from them, and you remember the after champs, you know.
All right, gentlemen. Let's now look at a list. We're gonna put up a list of those in contention that we believe are in contention for Artist of the Summer, and also those who are the events that are in contention for Events of the Summer. And here goes the list. The events are Reggae Sumfest, Dream Weekend, Grooving in the Park, Best of the Best, St. Mary Me Come From, and BRT Weekend. The artists: Alkaline Tommy Lee Movado, Idonia Massacre Bounty Killer, Spice, Shauna, Dexter Daps, Steve Marley, Chronix, Junior Gong. So that's a list of people we believe are in contention for Artist of the Summer and events that we believe were the biggest in the Jamaican space. So starting with you, Curtis, you want to call some names?
All right, I'm going to say Dream Weekend for the mere fact that they managed to stand out this year without their sponsorship, which they are used to. And for the summer, I have to say Idonia.
Okay.
Massacre do a thing where Massacre poke at Idonia. You understand? I guess he thought that, well then, as a new guy or whatever, it would have worked in his favor, but trust me, it never worked. It end up like turn up a different energy in Idonia that we haven't seen for many years. And Idonia is in top contention for the artists who take the summer. So you understand? The song there, yeah, 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 right now it will go straight over in September. You understand? So I just say Idonia. Tommy Lee have a resurgence this year where nobody can look past that. You understand? It mash up every show with Tommy Lee booked for this year. It was amazing and you have to give credit to that same way.
Okay. Nuffy?
Well, as for me, a Sunfest.
A Sunfest at the event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to Foota and Curtis and I listen to them attack. Because as I tell you, I build back. So at Sunfest one, I don't really go nowhere else. So I see Sunfest, I'm like dance all night. And really this one Foota second, I leave the next day about the band change and the whole entire thing. But the performance, I'm not gonna lie you still, Tamale as well, say, but I don't know, for me, to a level where me watch him on social media and thing I grow. You know what I mean? The only thing I don't really agree with them with is just like dancehall need a battlefield. And then a battlefield up. So this summer to me is boring. I don't know about anybody else, but to me, it's a boring summer.
Oh.
Reason? Because you have man who say them a leader. To me at this moment now, it seems that they are follower. Because I see Cartel do no summer song and nobody not do nothing. Nobody, I don't see what them do. All know I don't see it. So to me, Bleaky, yeah.
But well, I'm glad we see the end of summer song still because after a while, one man do summer
when
song,
anticipated, let me tell you, man.
That for done.
Well, I know when song anticipated, virgin, when a man tell me say song anticipated, virgin. You talk about when you say Gully Bop, my last anticipated song that and I love my fatty. But yeah. Me not a problem, me not a problem with Idona. You know, in my work and thing and him come. So Idona go and hold the thumbs up. Massacre, the one little thing we kinda go and hold off Massacre a little bit just because they little thing with the man Joe and never get for work and Bounty Killer call the man. So yeah, I mean, so that's wheel and come again. But for me,
he did something
it's a
at Dream,
summer.
which I'll bring up afterwards. Foota.
Well, where artists for this summer it's undoubtedly Idona. I don't even need to argue or even question it. Where dancehall is concerned, Idona is the man. Yeah? Where performances are concerned, though, I would have to give Tommy Lee and Bounty Killer that shared dominance as performers. Because Tommy Lee don't have a hot song for the summer. Killer don't have a hit song.
Just look at that. Just look at that.
Them dominate every stage where they perform on, right? So if me I go scale it down and narrow it down to the summer, we take it, Idona overall. Then you have on the international scene, Stephen Marley and Pitbull sang massive. So it's different. Spice, on the female side, dominate. She dominate fashion-wise, she dominate music-wise, she dominate vehicle-wise. She have a new vehicle where she have a hard. Just get new deal with Ferroni and a bag of things are going to Spice. She come from big Vogue. Undisputedly, nobody can walk near her.
Okay.
And if you check it again, you have our next segment of music now when just come up when name Nudity. Dexter run that. Because you have a series of nude videos where come out and Dexter dominate that space.
So you're not talking about Aishana equal, right?
Dexter, I'm saying, lock the place. Remember, everybody I want that Dexter I do something with the girl.
No, you said Dexter that, and we are talking about performance. Dexter that supposed to share performance with Tommy Lee and Bounty Killer too, you know. The performance-wise, you know.
Yes, definitely.
But I mean, I can't to show them what Dexter do in this space. Dexter tour and the all over.
No, remember, so the award we're winning, you know, is the social media award, you know. So if me not there to show them the social media, tell me where I go on. So you can't talk about social media. No follow him, you know. You still have to get Sean and want to look one props.
Yes.
As we said, Dexter video.
Aishana deserves some props.
All right, Aishana equal rights. It's a song, as I said about social media, the song that get no commercial play. The song was solely off of social media. The song bring back whole heap of artists. Skip Rich gets song off of Killer of a Youth, Killer of Child for years named Prince Spin. Prince Spin.
Never heard of it.
We're not lying still. With a Foota one there, yes or no, or Curtis or anybody, Aishana and my female for the summer. Reason being, Only she alone, me see I compete against Spice, but then she not really a competitor, but she compete and I say, Spice, me I stand up. And she did. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like say with no foot up business, but you know what you
Who went to St. Mary come from, by the way?
Sorry.
The rain affected it from a Kingston perspective.
This
rain affected it.
Why this music thing I look like it? That's it.
But anyway.
But me the show go on good.
Reason why, really and truly why me never got St. Mary come from, the promotion was this small.
Yes.
Me never know about the show until
it was short.
In a late.
Yeah.
So, by the time my plan them set up already and my bookings are coming, really
you're right about that, and they acknowledge that.
Yeah.
It was a short window of time to do it, and then there was the back-to-back holiday weekends with Dream and Sumfest and some kind of.
So when that show needed young people on it, you know, because if you look on the posters, you don't see it, you know. So that's why you're not.
St. Mary?
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of young
people. needed proper
thing, man, promotion.
You're rebuilding the brand, you understand?
And they got their crowd.
People have come out.
Yeah,
people come
get their crowd. Different section of Jamaica.
The people have come out, you know.
Appreciate Cape Town a whole lot.
Yeah,
man. Love him do well. Them not
Shango show can't flap.
Can't flap over there.
Okay.
So, for me, I don't know, summer is yours.
Yes.
You
Definitely.
understand?
Agree.
No question about it, but I think Mavada's name should have been mentioned.
Yeah, because he had songs.
Yes.
He had songs.
And he had dominant songs in the dancehall space where we play. You understand? Because even remember from dancehall bully and them tune they come up. Him dead, beat and teach, laugh and go on, new money, fresh cash. So
nobody can question his catalogue.
Yeah,
it's irrelevant in the space.
I do not say Gully side.
Yeah.
I say FH.
But me agree.
And I think if he had done, if he was able to do best of the best, it could have changed the game too.
Yes. But I'm talking in terms of music.
He was highly anticipated.
It goes back to that Sumfest blunder. Sumfest are the biggest event of the summer. And Mavada performed at Sumfest and nobody left talking about Mavada. They left speaking about Tommy Lee.
Yes.
There's a damage Mavada summer.
No, but that's why I have to differentiate as performers via who really at in music. Because as I said, Tommy Lee dominated the performance scene, but he does not have a song.
Okay. So
you understand?
So the dancehall thing, we talk a lot about dancehall. What about roots reggae? Chronics.
Chronics are dominated.
Well, Junior Gang right now. Stony Hill.
That's why I'm telling you.
Stony Hill.
Different section of the music.
Because Stephen Marley and Junior Gang find a gear when they're normal. Medication.
Thank you.
And the other big song with him and Pitbull, and then the album was crazy.
Right now.
Roar. But even that, Roar and Neil Pancras.
Like, that's the question I want to ask you guys. Do you think that there's a game-changing time we're in with these big songs from a Jamaica? These are songs, you know, typically when a man hot or foreign and in a mainstream, Jamaican are paying no mind.
Chocho.
These songs seem to be, they're made by the Marleys, Junior Gang, Chronics, and so on. And they're burning up Jamaica. Nobody can walk around these songs in Jamaica. And they're burning the world as well. So is this changing the game? Some big tune.
The Jamaica sound, the Jamaican sound and the African sound, Afrobeat, that's around the world right now, thanks to people like Drake and them. So we are capitalizing on that, which is what we should be doing. You understand? So then bring it to the international platform, and then now we are benefiting. So right now, Fever is on the Billboard R&B charts, you know. I not talk the Billboard reggae charts, you know. R&B. That means a Fever now from Vibes Cartel. I compete with people like Dream. I compete with people like Drake and all them people there.
But that's not the only song. Charlie Black is massive. I don't think Jamaica.
You know, so all they talk, we not talk nothing about Charlie Black.
Charlie Black.
Charlie Black doing great.
Charlie Black. I do great.
Yeah.
Conscience, Broke Off Your Back song is doing so great. Like
over 60 million views now.
People in Jamaica not really, and that's what I tell you, say we have to segregate or we say take the summer, you know.
Yeah. I believe that there are two artists who surged this summer, surged from where they were before going into the summer at Dream Weekend.
Yeah.
Now, I don't hear you guys talk about that because that's the moment that I thought Bounty Killer did something that right in front of our eye, we saw a surge happening with Idonia. Idonia game changed from where it was to Up Yourself after that intro by Bounty Killer. Massacre came on and was slow in building.
Building if they're coming up.
Building. And it's very rare that a dancehall artist come on and now get the requisite forward. Now get the requisite forward and stayed the course and start building game to a point where everybody appear forward at the end. Now that I commend him for. And then Bounty Killer run on now and give him a strength in the end and him come out in a blaze of glory.
Dancehall like brave people. Dancehall like nobody wear no coat.
Right.
Idonia is in lead, he's there dominating. But if Massacre continues on this pace, then eventually you have to go pay attention.
Of course.
Because the crowd will make you pay attention.
Of course.
The problem why Idonia is dominating is because Massacre is not that convincing on stage. So the people must say, you know, say, him not really ready for you. What Bounty Killer did, as in what Winford is saying, the person who Bounty Killer did that for mostly who would benefit is Massacre and not Idonia. Idonia was already dominant before Dream Week can even exist.
Anyway, gentlemen, thank you so much. As usual, a spirited discussion. Thank you for coming and sharing with us. Panelists, well, there you have it, a chat, a look back at summer 2017, the winners, the big winners of summer. Winford Williams, on behalf of the panel, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. I suspect you like that video. For more, click and be on our stage always.